to share with you a very delicious piña colada flan that I know that you guys are going to love and enjoy. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients: granulated sugar, eggs, 1 can of condensed milk, 1 can of cream of coconut, 1 can of pineapple crushed, 1 package of cream cheese Philadelphia, and of course our homemade vanilla. This is everything we need for this delicious piña colada flan. So let's get started. Okay, I want to start with the pineapple. The pineapple is nice and crushed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a sifter, and we want to get all those juices out of the pineapple. This is the water that we do not want. So I'm going to let it sit, and I'm going to continue making the delicious syrup for my flan. I have a saucepan. I'm adding just a little bit of sugar, and let's take it and let's start cooking it. We need to cook it slowly. It's gonna start getting crumbly, start changing colors. We don't wanna add any water, any liquids. Believe me, it takes time, but this is going to be melting slowly. The color starts getting like a caramel color. You decide how dark you want this syrup for your flan. As you could see, it's changing little by little, and this is the point where it's gonna get really nice and liquidy. When this syrup is completely done, the sugar dissolved completely and the color is perfect. I have my little container here where I'm going to make my delicious flan. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add it right on the bottom. Please make sure that you don't get any of this syrup on your fingers, on your hands, because this syrup is so hot that it will create a 3-degree burn. So just be really careful. We want to make sure that we turn the little container side to side. We want to make sure that we cover the whole bottom. Slowly, we got to cover everything, and let's put it aside and let's start making. Let me show you from close up how this looks. The bottom is completely covered. The color is so beautiful. Well, this is completely done. Let's continue making this delicious and creamy flan. Here, I am going to start by cracking each egg. I have 5 eggs, and I'm going to be cracking one by one until I am completely done. Look at these. We want to make sure that we do one by one, just in case one comes out wrong. We could just throw it away. I'm going to start adding it to my blender, and we're going to start adding the Philadelphia cream. It's nice and soft. I took it out of the refrigerator about 2 hours before making this delicious flan. I have the condensed milk, and I'm adding just 1 can. I have the 2nd can of the cream of coconut, and of course I'm adding 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. This gives it such a delicious flavor. I'm going to go ahead, cover it, and I'm going to blend it for about 2 to 3 minutes. When this is completely done, then it's going to be really nice and creamy. So let's transfer it to a big cup where we're going to go ahead. Look, let's transfer it. Let's just start putting everything in here so that we could add our pineapple. The pineapple is really nice and crushed. We want to add it at this point because when we start cutting into the flan, we want to taste those little pieces of pineapple. The pineapple has been drained completely, and let's add it. So let's add it and just be mixing it around, making sure that there is no lumps and everything is really incorporated into this liquid. All the milks, all the juice, just like this. I know that it takes time, but believe me, this flan really comes out so delicious, but yet not sugary. When everything is really nice and incorporated, I want to show you from close up so that you could see. Let's taste. Let's see how this tastes. It tastes delicious. We don't need to add anything else. You could even see the little pieces of pineapple right when you start mixing it. So this is just completely done. Now I am ready to start adding it where we added our melted sugar. So we're going to go ahead and start adding it here completely. I have preheated my oven to 350 Fahrenheit. It's going to go in the oven for just 1 hour and 15 minutes. Right when you add everything in here, what I love to do, I'm going to do it bathing it in baño Maria. What does that mean? Is that I'm going to go ahead, cover it with foil paper, making sure that it's really nice and covered and tight. And then I'm going to add a pan on the bottom where I'm going to add some hot water. This is really, just make sure that it's really nice and tight. I have my pan here. I'm going to add this little one right in the center. And of course, I'm going to use the small oven I have outside of my kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the very hot water, boiling water. We want to make sure that we add about 3 inches or 4 inches of water. When this is done, we're gonna put it in and we're gonna let it cook for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'll see you back when this is completely done. One hour and 15 minutes have passed, and now I am ready to remove it from the oven. Make sure that you remove it and let it rest. Okay, we're going to take it out of the very hot water. We're going to remove it. I'm going to let it stand for about 1 hour. Put it in the refrigerator for about 4 to 5 hours before I put it in a plate. I plate it. Let me show it to you. It's really nice and done. I'm going to cover it, let it cool down. And like I said, if you could leave it overnight, perfect. But if you want to eat it the same day, let's put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. 4 hours have passed, and now I am ready to transfer it. And this is what I like to do. I like to tap it from side to side so it starts releasing from the edges of the container. So now let's flip it. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Okay, look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. This is completely done. Let me show it to you from close up. Look how beautiful this looks. Now I am ready for the presentation. So I'll see you in a bit. this piña colada flan. I know, my friends, that you guys are going to love it and enjoy it, especially for this summer. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how this came out. It looks nice and creamy. I could even see the texture of the pineapple. Oh my gosh. Let's see how this came out. Excuse me. The texture, it's so delicious, so creamy. You could feel the little pieces of pineapple, you know. The flavors of the flan is just perfection. Let's see. I know that this looks so good, so delicious. My home smells amazing. After a delicious dinner, why not have a delicious dessert? Excuse me. This flan just came out amazing. My friends, make it at home. Enjoy it with your family. If you liked and loved my recipe, please don't forget to subscribe, give me thumbs up, share my video on social media with friends, with your neighbors, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Thank you so much for pushing the button, seeing my video. Don't forget to push the notification bell, and if you did already, well, you are going to be notified every time I make a new recipe. Thank you so much. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this pineapple flan. Bye-bye.